Welcome back to Morning. Sarah and Ben filling in for David and Sonia. Now, when it comes to weddings, Sarah, there's all sorts of etiquette involved. You'll get ready for all this stuff. Sometimes it all falls apart with the best man speech. Check this out.
Fornication. I'll read that again. For an occasion like this, I want to make sure I keep up the traditions of being a best man. Apparently, I need to get the groom to the church on time. Tick. I need to remember the rings. Did that. And I need to have sex with a bridesmaid. To be fair, I wrote these before I knew I would never have sex with them. Maybe when they're older.
You been there before?
No, not yet.
Well, here to guide us through the do's and don'ts of modern wedding manners, we're joined by etiquette expert Nathy Gaffney, as well as commentator Sarah Leonardo McGrath. Guys, we're going to start off with an American couple who recently made headlines around the world for asking their guests to pay for their entire wedding in lieu of a gift. I mean, we already pay for people's honeymoons. Is this going too far?
I don't even know how did this begin? Like, where did they read this somewhere? Did they think it was okay? I mean, I do find it completely, I mean, out of line. I mean, it's just...
Weddings are expensive, though. Why give them
it doesn't matter, but
things they don't need?
Well, the thing is that a wedding is supposed to be a union, a celebration of love and the getting together, and that's it. And it's actually a time to share it with other people. It's about sharing. Do you know what I mean? I think it's more and not having expectations on what you're going to receive.
However, Nathy, society in general has become very taking in the way that and expectation is high. People think that all of these things are going to be provided for you. It's their big day. It's my big day.
They do. I think in this age of diversity, we have to be a little bit flexible. When I first heard this story, I thought, no, grotesque, ugly. But then I went on to GoFundMe, which was the website that they uploaded it into.
Wow.
Yes, and I looked at it, and you can do the most amazing things. You can ask for funds for your pet's operation or sending grandma back to the old country.
Yep.
And when I sort of read the article and I thought, same-sex couple, a wedding celebration. Now, I do have many gay friends and they put on a good bash. So, for the couple who has everything, they've got the house, they've got the dogs, they've got the cars, they've had all the fabulous holidays, they want to share a day. Now, if I know that I'm contributing to something that's going to be a fantastic party and all I have to do is frock up and rock up, then in context, out of context, I said no, but in the context, I would possibly look at it a little more kindly.
I mean, we should pay $200 for a good night out,
I mean, it doesn't matter what sex, religion, or anything. These people have asked their guests, pay for my wedding. If they do have everything, what is it, double income, no kids, then you definitely have money to pay for the party. I'm a firm believer, do not throw a party, do not invite people even to your house if you do not have money to feed them and to literally wine them and dine them. And food should always be of abundance. I say cut on all these balloons and the frocks and I don't know what, and actually serve your guests a fabulous meal,
a great meal.
And food.
I like what you're saying.
And that's it.
Listen, now what about financial etiquette when it comes to the bridal party? Should bridesmaids pay for their own dresses?
Yes.
Well, traditional wedding etiquette, and in Ida Buttros's book, in traditional wedding etiquette, it says that the bridesmaids are responsible for their own frocks and shoes. And traditionally, the bride would provide them and present them with a gift. However, I think once again, in this era of diversity, unless you have 6 cookie cutouts of perfect size 8s or 10s who are all going to look fantastic in the same frock, then perhaps there needs to be a little bit of flexibility. I was 7 months pregnant when I had to be
But what if the bride
bridesmaid.
wants you to wear a pair of $700 shoes?
Well, in that case, then I think the bride should definitely stump up and contribute.
I think, quite frankly, the whole having an entourage walking down the aisle is completely outdated.
Yes.
Look at Kate Middleton. She only had her sister who totally outshined her with a fantastic derriere. So probably you don't want to outshine the bride, but also you have a budget. And you can work your budget with your wedding planner. You can also go with a seamstress and get a really good deal on a lot of fabrics and do something that, if you've seen the movie 27 Dresses, none of us need 10 dresses. And we're not going to go to a party and use it again with that ugly magenta that only you like and only looks good on Twitter.
This is a win for me, you see, Sarah, because I convinced my wife that we didn't need a bridal party.
I definitely
and it's like, well, why? I didn't want to choose best man. I didn't want to do anything. Let's enjoy it.
And that's the point. If you are stumping up, if you are paying, then I think that you should have a say. I was pregnant, I had to pay. I'm like, I'm not wearing shoestring straps. Sorry.
OK, what about this for ungrateful? After sending the bridal couple a hamper as a wedding gift, the guests received this blunt note from the newlyweds in return. I want to thank you for coming to the wedding on Friday. I'm not sure if it's the first wedding you've been to, but for your next wedding, people give envelopes. I lost out on $200 covering you and your date's plate. Wow.
She needed Sour Patches. She is a sour person. Sour.
Not justified?
Not at all. Like, how on earth? You send a thank you, even if you thank them for having taken the time out of their day to have come and celebrated this joy with you. People have to get their hair done. People have to book babysitters. People maybe might have to take time off work. Sometimes getting a wedding invitation might be a slight inconvenience, but we're happy to, celebrate the day with you.
Just because you're happy doesn't mean we want to celebrate everything.
I think we've learned something today, ladies.
I think so.
Elope.
Oh, I didn't even know what Fluffy Whip was. I thought it might have been. A cryptic gift hamper put together to wish the happy couple a bit of fun on their wedding night.
Consummating their marriage.
It wasn't the classiest hamper.
It wasn't.
We'll talk to you again soon. Thank you so much. Good advice. Now, coming up, everyone's favourite